Yeah, good evening, everybody. Terry Dillon from TD Solutions. My third time inside 24 hours, which is highly unusual, but unusual day, crazy world we're in. We're in uncharted waters, and we've had lots of clubs wanting direction. So I'm going to touch on four key pieces of a puzzle of where clubs need to go from here. I'm going to start with the clubs really understanding where their revenue model will change and how it will decrease. And that's a key piece. So before you can move forward in terms of prevention measures, you really need to know what level of revenue do you think you'll drop off. The second piece of the puzzle is prevention measures. So once you know the damage that's going to be caused in terms of your loss of revenue, what measures can you put in place? That's a separate video altogether. Then obviously clubs, any discretionary spend has to stop immediately, effectively, and that's a really unnecessary spend at this time, because cash flow will be really, really important. And also the governing bodies will play a critical part in particularly some of my sports that I'm dealing with, where there are payments involved, setting some standards as to where they think they will sit. And I've got some key data that I've been working on for 2 days. So where we're going to, this session is now about what will the community revenue look like. And I've been working on a project for 2 days to establish a financial model that my clubs can actually use to determine what they believe their revenue will end up looking like. Now, we've looked at different scenarios across different sports. After many models, we estimate anywhere between, I think I said yesterday, 30 to 50%. I think it's more drastic than that. I think the level of income will drop from 50 to 75%. And I'm going to provide a model to you. For anyone who's a TD Solutions club, send me an email on terry@tdcommunitysolutions.com.au. I'll send you the model. We've got based it on 5 or 6 key assumptions. The length of the season, whether it definitely will be a shortened season for many sports. The potential to collect membership, the potential to collect sponsorship. We also factored in the potential of people or consumers at your club, their disposable income being less. Also, fundraising we'd expect will drop off. And we know with many of the sports that are winter sports, their revenue will start very slow, whereas normally it starts fast, because the seasons will start at the start of winter. So there's some key pieces of the puzzle, and basically we get the clubs to populate a dozen or so numbers, and you can play around with the assumptions to your circumstances, what you believe is going to happen. And that should determine exactly what your shortfall, not exactly, that's not fair to say that, give you a guide as to where or what the level of shortage of revenue that will incur at your club in the coming 12 months. Critical information, it's one piece of that bigger puzzle that I talked about. The prevention measures we'll talk about later. So email me, we just really want to know clubs want to know what they're dealing with. And this is a really important piece that I don't think a lot of my clubs realise that. I think everyone's got an understanding of what's coming, maybe not to the depth of what's coming, but hence this model is pivotal. It will help every sporting club. Send me an email and we'll get that out to you virtually ASAP as soon as we can. So if you've got any queries, email us, terry@tdcommunitysolutions.com.au, or text me on 0429 16 22 88. Tough times requires drastic measures. We'll continue to provide constant updates to you and your clubs, because we know the goalposts are moving every day. So I hope you're all standing up to what is a really difficult time for everyone. So thank you for those that have listened, and over and out. Cheers.